Welcome back to another Madden video today. Sorry I didn't post one yesterday. It was yesterday. It was the last day at school for winter break, and I was just good chilling. So yeah. But yeah, they were gonna play week 10 and 11. I want to see what the Packers record are. I don't think I've said that before because the first game this week. The Packers are 5-3. Yeah. So we're gonna verse the Rams right now. Okay, buds. I think I versed the Rams earlier in the season and whipped them. I'm not sure though. Bro. And then they have Larry Fitz. And then they have David Johnson.
This is Madden 19. I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the city of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they enter play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
It was play. Okay, down by 7.
So the football will be at
I
the
just checked the standings before I made this, and the Browns are number 1 in the league. I'm like, how? Probably because they have all those good players. The Browns still have
now a play fake here on first down. And right away, he lost the football.
Good place to start.
I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play. Roethlisberger to Brown. 47 yards.
I know they had good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder, on 3rd and long like that, how does that happen that they can get that far downfield and complete a pass? You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are, so it's almost like someone fell asleep with the switch, and now that the play's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off on defense, pick it up, and figure out how to not let that happen again.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The worst thing that can happen
now is tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Godden hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. They go play action now. Roethlisberger. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the play.
There's no doubt about it. That's just one of the best connections in the league. Big Ben throwing it to Antonio Brown, and Antonio Brown has turned himself into such a player. A low-round draft pick, but you can't beat his determination or work ethic, and Big Ben welcomes that.
And Big Ben won a Super Bowl at 23, youngest ever to do so, has never looked back.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Here's Roethlisberger. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Antonio Brown. Touchdown number 18. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on first down. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards on the play.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Over the middle here to Brown. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They come after him, they sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Roethlisberger now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose, and the Rams have got it back.
You fumble it that easy, though.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. He's got him in, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 30 yards there. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should.
Wait. Yeah, we have 100.
Right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Roethlisberger will throw. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. There defensively to break that one up, Ken Crawley.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here as they stop him with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Roethlisberger now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
I am mad about that. I am mad about that. Go get it.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They go play action with Roethlisberger. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Ken Crawley. And his guys have got it. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And that catch puts him past the great Jerry Rice. For the most receiving yards in a single season, he's now up over 1,848.
At one point, we called Jerry Rice Flash. How about the dash we saw here today? The dash towards his record and past it. What a tremendous achievement. And how much fun is it for us to be here to witness it?
It's a pinch-me moment for us. Roethlisberger now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Open space inside the 10. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. And a nice gain of 21 yards. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Raekwon McMillan coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, 1st down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Antonio Brown with his 9th. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith. Well, they know how to protect the pass, but sometimes cornerbacks, they can also stop the run, can't they?
Is that what we call a complete corner? Yeah, because we're so used to these guys just being defenders in the pass game. How about the guys who can come up and make the tackles? That's what we just saw there for no gain, too.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger. And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Roethlisberger.
Oh, catch that, but...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And to the 43. So inside the 45 to the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Well, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. This defense so strong all afternoon long. Well executed again there.
This is a group that really functions well off of each other. No matter what the assignment, the other person fills in the exact proper spot. They've made it very, very hard for them to find open places to throw the football.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
Holding offense.
What? It's Gabe Jackson again. Remember?
That's on the big guard, Gabe Jackson.
Still second down.
It's a Gabe
Well,
again,
after the holding call,
What is
here's
this man's
2nd and
holding
20.
problem? And how much penalties he did on our team like that?
Roethlisberger to throw. His throw incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
To your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball. They've got to elevate their game and come down with it.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. He's going deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And out now come the Seahawks. He'll look to throw. They're down here in a one-score. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. This man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And Antonio Brown yet to get back on his feet. Apparently shaking up that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Let's go.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost them.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over instead.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Ken Crowley. Past the 10 to the 11. And that's where the return stops. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So for Los Angeles, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll have another home date.
Baby, could you? I got too much on my mind right now. I ain't got the time to get you.
Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Too much on my mind right now. Show the hero tail, get my baby 35. Ball for me. Ball for me, yeah. Ball for me.
Person that causes all those penalties. Should I honestly cut him? No, I'm not cutting.
I swear, baby, was just kiss now. How could I forget that you done done for me? Baby, gonna take the charge and take the fall for me. Would love to take you shopping, but I'm in your tongue.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
I got too much on my mind right now. I ain't got the time to get you sailing right now. I got too much on my mind right now. Tell the hero Dale, get my baby 35.
So, if the playoffs started today, we would have a wild card. We'd be 6th place in the wild card.
Gotta hit him on the jack. When you coming back, where's you at on the map? Everything is intact. Could've been a seamstress, still wouldn't cut him slack. Pretty much ain't got a clue. Itty bitty piggyback off everything I do.
Okay, we have Thursday night football. This is Thursday, Friday. Prime time is at Color Rush, I'm pretty sure.
That's what the bay like. Call me Buffy, cause that's what I slay like. These I son them like it's daylight. These wanna know what it's like. What it like, yo, what it like, yo. They wanna know what it's like, yo. All this ice is like snow. Get kimonos and let's fly to Tokyo. Pretty, pretty, please, baby, won't you pop this for me?
I got too much on my mind right now. I ain't got the time to get you sailing right now. I got too much on my mind right now.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
I believe it's
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And right away, he lost the football. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
They just go.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
You know what I mean, like, but...
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And they better put that ball to the side because with that catch, he's a new single-season receiving yards record holder.
What a fantastic year. And we saw it start early, didn't we, partner? Right out of the gate, we knew he was going to have a tremendous year.
Nope.
Who knew it would culminate in breaking this all-time record?
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. These two teams met in week 1 a year ago, and that went to the Packers in a slugfest 17-9. Now remember, they also met in the NFC title game of the 2014 season. It was the Seahawks who prevailed there 28-22 on a Jermaine Kearse touchdown catch in overtime. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. The numbers for Antonio last week. He took out some anger, some apparent anger against that defense. The yards just kept going up and up and up.
Yeah, he was just running up and down the field doing whatever he wanted. By the end of the game, he was seeing 2, sometimes 3 defenders on every snap. Yet he was still making play after play. It was like he was running routes versus air in practice.
And Walker with it over the middle. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back to Seattle right after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Again, it's Roethlisberger.
How much we all get that?
And his throw here is incomplete. There defensively was Buster's screen to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Trying to force it to his tight end, Walker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Definitely losing this one. I want a 13.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Of course, he's coming off that NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance. 2 scores in that game a week ago.
And how did he get him? Speed is one thing, but how about the niftiness in his route running, able to cross people up in the secondary and make sure they can't quite get to him before the ball arrives. He's something after the catch as well.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Oh, it's not on.
So a decent game, still 1st for 9 on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now Roethlisberger. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Ben to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
And there's a man they call AB, always a volume receiver. He gobbles up catches. Holds a number 2 and number 4 spots for most receptions in a season in NFL history. And in 2015, just 7 catches shy of setting the single-season mark for most receptions, currently held by Marvin Harrison, a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he had 136 catches that year on the heels of 129 the season before. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does.
I lose to this team.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the 1st half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Battle for it here, and this will be caught. 23 yards on the play.
I'm care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Roethlisberger. Looking for Baldwin, intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen. Just a little bit of a rough. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Walker with a grab, left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Roethlisberger now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And it's tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. Now it's Roethlisberger. And last time, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Were you one of those guys
I'm a little
skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm...
But I honestly hate this game.
Hey, I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my.
Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights I just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp. I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Welcome to the rodeo. Shorty wanna me cousin wearing gold. I came up and made it happen. I was by the stove. Big inside this case is one. Do me dirty, I'ma find you lay your out on the floor. 19 with a I got rich by myself. Rather do this alone. I wasn't asking for no help. They keep asking how I'm winning with the card that I was dealt.
You have the best defense in the NFL.
And I ain't buckling my belt. Call my brother
don't even have a good
phone.
defense.
He said, broski, you a star. I said, brother, hold it down. Soon we'll all be living large. And it's crazy how last year was on my garage. Now I'm in a good position for this life, can't sabotage. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights I just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp. I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now and in his glow. Bust off like a. Welcome to the rodeo. I got tattoos on my face, I use that as motivation. I can never get a job, so for my dream I'm dedicated. For a second, lost myself, I was too busy getting busy. Now they see me out in public and be knowing what my name is. All these rappers want the clout and the life of being famous. I just wanna be stable, tell my family we made it. I was coming for my spot, a young had to be patient. Now I'm running up, these bands can hit the island for vacation. I've been know my haters, you could say I'm constipated. 5 racks on his fit, just to stunt while I'm in Vegas. On my body, shout out to my Caleb Young. Got the cake up, now he's on the data. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp. I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a. Welcome to the rodeo.
Benny. Over Aaron Rodgers. Nick Foles is actually up here. Russell, Charity, Sean Watson, Josh Rosen. Really? He's up there? Russian, Kareem Hunt. Receiving it's Antonio Brown by a lot of yards.
Okay, I'm back to school. This is open campus. This is
by tons of yards. Look at that, bro. 2,194, 690. I don't even know who these people are.
Kardashian see the Benzo, she like, oh, it's happening. Think she called me, cause she never knew her daddy. And my dog black, Rhythm Nation Janet, boy, don't make me Jackson. Bodily, what's underground?
I'll be back in a second.